Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Super excited to make this video. You guys seem to love the 22 predictions for the F1 season. The NASCAR one didn't do quite as well, but the F1 did great. So I thought I'd bring you more F1 content because people seem to be more interested in that. These are my driver and constructor standing predictions. Oh, whoopsies. For the 2022 season. You can't quite see it there, but it's there. Yeah, but let's get started. Number 20, this one's pretty obvious. Nikita Mazepin, not really much else to say. Number 19, Guanyou Zhou. I think Zhou will score points. I think he'll score like 3 points this year, but I just don't see him having a good year. But I still think he'll score. I think every driver will score besides Mazepin. Number 18, Mick Schumacher. I wanted to put Mick Schumacher higher, but that's just difficult for me to do, knowing I don't know if the Haas is going to be better or not this year. Yeah, but Mick Schumacher, number 18. Number 17, Nicolas Latifi. As much as I want to put Latifi higher, I can't. I just don't feel like he's going to succeed this year. I think he'll get better, but just not ready to step up quite yet. Number 16, his Williams teammate, Alex Albon. I think Albon will bounce back. I think he can score maybe like 20 points this year, but the Williams isn't that great, so you never know. But I think Albon can do good this year. We'll see how Williams set their car up. Number 15, this is a hot one. Lance Stroll, number 15. I don't see Lance Stroll having a good year. Like I said in my predictions, I said him and Vettel will both get a podium, and I'm sticking with that. But I think Stroll will get a podium, and then he'll just be silent the rest of the year. But I think Lance Stroll, 15, is reasonable. 14, Valtteri Bottas. Moving down, actually, to Alfa Romeo, 9th in the Constructors last year. I think Alfa can improve this year. And I think Bottas will help be a mentor to Zhou, but I don't think Zhou's quite ready to be good yet. I think Bottas can score good points this year, and I think he can kind of like do what Giovinazzi did last year and put that car into Q3, but he'll actually score points, unlike Giovinazzi did. Number 13, Sir Eyebrows. Fernando Alonso, I think, is going to score P13. I think he's going to start declining, but I did say him or Esteban is going to get a win this year. So I kind of hope it's Fernando, even though I like Esteban. Number 12, Yuki Tsunoda. This one isn't much of a surprise. I don't think Tsunoda will improve that much this year, but this is a make-or-break year, so you never know. I think if he can get a podium, that'd be nice, but you've got so many drivers waiting in the Red Bull stable, so it's make or break for Yuki this year. Number 11, Seb Vettel. I said he will get a podium this year, and I'm sticking by that. He got 2-3 podiums? No, he only got 2. He got Azerbaijan, and then he got Hungary, but then that didn't count because of some stupid fuel thing. Anyway, I was grateful for that because that gave Hamilton more points. Anyway, but Vettel, I think he can definitely do well. If a crazy thing happens, he can get a podium, but otherwise just not much else. Number 10, Esteban Ocon. I think he can. I don't remember where he finished. Did he finish 10th or 11th? I don't remember, but he won a race last year. I think he will win again this year, and I think he'll be 10th, which I think is an improvement over last year. Number 9, Daniel Ricciardo. I think he's definitely going to improve. I said he was going to win a race. He's going to improve, be better than last year. Last year was just terrible. But I think he'll improve. Number 8, one of probably my second favorite driver on the grid, Pierre Gasly. I really think Alpha Tauri is going to take a step forward this year. They're going to be the top of the midfield, I think, with McLaren, because I think Ferrari, Red Bull, Mercedes will be the 3 dominant teams next year, but I think Pierre will be one of the top of the midfield drivers, and I think he'll do great this year. Number 7, Carlos Sainz. I hate putting him here because I actually really like him. But I think Carlos is going to take just a tiny step back this year. I think Charles is going to improve. Lando's going to improve. Yeah, but there's just so many good drivers right now that it's hard to put right now. Charles Leclerc, number 6. I think this is reasonable as well, but I think Charles is going to have a good year. But it's going to be very close with him and the next, 3 drivers, so we'll see. Number 5, Sergio Perez. I just don't see Perez having another good year. I think what I kind of hope happens is Tsunoda. Imagine if Tsunoda had a good year. This might be a little out of reach, but what if Tsunoda, blows it out of the water and does really well and gets promoted to that Red Bull seat and Perez gets demoted to AlphaTauri? I think that'd be cool because I'd want to see what Perez could do back in, a midfield car. Anyway, number 4, Lando Norris. I see big improvements for the Briton. I think Lando Norris is going to be great this year. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I said he would get a win this year along with George Russell. I think Lando will for sure win a race, and he'll also have a slew of podiums. I'm saying maybe 8 podiums next year. Anyway, number 3, George Russell. Not a surprise. I don't think George Russell's quite ready for title contention. He'll be in the title fight up until, Brazil. I think once we get to Brazil, I think he'll be eliminated from it. But I think he'll have a great year in his first year. And I think he's definitely going to be great this year. Number 2, Max Verstappen. That's right. Max is not going to win the championship. Max Verstappen got lucky last year. Shouldn't have won it, but he deserved it still. Anyway, number 1, you know who it is. Sir Lewis Carl Davidson Hamilton is going to be the Formula One world champion 8 times. And I think he's going to be more excited than ever to get out there and beat Max. And now we're going to look at the constructor standings. Number 10, Yuki. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm pretty sure Mazepin's dad owns it, but Yuki Haas F1 will finish 10th. I think every constructor's going to earn points. I think Mick will earn, maybe Mick will get, a surprise P9 or something. In, a carnage race like we saw at Hungary. He almost got points at Hungary, I believe. Anyway, number 9, Williams. I think Williams is going to move back to 9th. Alpha's going to improve with Bottas. Williams, I think, will have a decent year, but I just don't really see them going higher than 7th at all. Number 8, Alfa Romeo. They will be moving up from 9th to 8th, swapping spots with Williams and the constructors because of Bottas being there. I feel like I'm hyping Bottas up a little bit too much, but I think Bottas is going to greatly improve that team, and he will help elevate Alfa Romeo. Number 7, Aston Martin. I think Aston Martin is going to be better than last year, but there's so many good teams right now that it's hard for me to put them higher, knowing that they've got Stroll, who's hasn't really proven himself yet, and Vettel, who's declining. Number 6, Alpine. I think Alonso or Ocon will win this year, and it'll be a good year for Alpine. But I think they're going to take a tiny step back this year. Number 5, Scuderia AlphaTauri. I think AlphaTauri is going to improve this year. They're going to be the top 2 mid-pack teams, with McLaren and AlphaTauri. I think AlphaTauri will improve this year, and I'm confident in that. Number 4, Number 4, McLaren. Same as last year. McLaren will be P4, despite Lando finishing 4th in the drivers. I think with Leclerc and Sainz both having good years, I think it should be McLaren in 4th. Number 3, Ferrari. We're going with Ferrari. I think they're going to get a lot closer to Red Bull and Mercedes this year, but in the constructors, but just not in the drivers yet. I know that doesn't really line up with my driver standings, but it'll happen somehow. Number 2, Red Bull. I think Red Bull will finish number 2 again. They're not going to be as close this time as they were to Mercedes, considering I put Checo in 5th in the standings. But I think Red Bull will be 2nd to the one and only Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula 1 team. That's right, for the 9th straight year, I believe, they will become the Constructors' Champions. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my video. I hope you guys enjoy. If you agree, tell me, give it a like. If you think Max Verstappen's going to win the title, subscribe. If you think Lewis Hamilton's going to win the title, leave a like. If you think McLaren will finish higher than Ferrari, then leave a comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my other 2 videos that I just posted. Those were good ones. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you later.